Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. So, listen, I had to come on because I am nothing short of terrified for our world at what I saw today. Let's play story time with Matt really fast. And this is all about, I'm truly concerned, right? So, this is all about I'm going shopping in the mall because I'm the godfather for my newest member of the family, and which is a total honor, and I'm very humbled. And so I'm in the mall today with my cousin. Okay. And we are walking around trying to find like a cute outfit for the weekend and trying to get ahead of things, if you will, right? And I was so disturbed at the things that I saw. Now, let me explain. So I go into Express because Express is like my store. I love Express. If you like Express, hit a little like and comment that you love Express because I love Express and their designs are usually on point. They're usually really with the trends. They've got a lot of really cute stuff. It's great. Okay. So go into Express, find a few cute shirts, few cute pants. It's awesome. And I think to myself, this is gonna be a good shopping trip. Like walked into the second store, I think it was, maybe second or third store, feeling really good, awesome. I basically get my outfit for the week for the baptism. And then as I'm walking around, I'm looking around at people because, and this, let me be clear. I'm not judging. I'm observing because I am in the business to observe the health of our country and the health of my community. And I was like, oh my God, this is disturbing. Okay. Guys, I love you all, but goodness gracious, I don't know who it's going to take or what wake up call you need. Get off your butt and get to work. I literally am so disturbed. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm all about being positive and I'm all about being like celebrating yourself. That's great. But please don't call that healthy. Like, if you're overweight and you're obese, you need help. You need help. Please. This is like we're past the point of like no return. Okay. Like, we are the most unhealthy country we have ever been. So don't for 1 second think, oh, I'm fine. Oh, I've got it figured out. Oh, I don't need any help. You need help. Y'all need help. I don't care what it costs. Get out of your mindset of cost. Put it on a credit card. I don't care. Y'all need help. Doesn't even need to be me. I don't care. All I'm telling you is y'all need to seriously, it's disturbing. Okay. So walking around and I see just a lot of people who are like, think it's so, and it can't by any means, like I'm sorry, there's no way that people can feel comfortable like that. I get a little bit like, bloated for like a couple hours and I'm like feeling terrible. So, and again, it's not a judgment. This is trying to give you a reality check of like, is this real life? Like, are we in that full episode of, or that like scene of WALL-E where we're just like walking autonomously through the mall and through life where no one even thinks and no one is like in life? They're just like, skating through life with you guys, this is brutal. It's brutal. And on top of that, these stores should be ashamed of themselves. Ashamed. I'm not saying I need everyone to be a size 0 by any means, but I am saying like it's fine to have variety of sizes and stuff like that, but for our norm to be like these like frumpy, like oversized clothes what is our precedent and what is our standard of being healthy anymore, being 100 pounds overweight. Like, I'm sorry, that's not normal and that's not good and that's not healthy. And I'm not here to bash, I'm not here to judge. So I will lower my tone when I'm serious when I say this, because I'm being dead serious. I genuinely know, because I've been there, right? I know how hard it is to wake up to the fact that you're not healthy. I know that it takes a lot of confronting a lot of emotions. I know that it's a lot of I know that it takes a lot of willpower, and like, I get it. I totally get it. Hold please. I realized that, like, losing weight, or even for some people who would just have like a very they have a problem with food. Guys, I hate to say this to you. You have a parasitic infection in your body that is causing you to not only gain weight, not only causing major toxins to develop in your body, right? You have so many toxins in your body, it's unbelievable. The amount of oversized clothes, the amount of, and like, no one seemed concerned. I kept being like, I walked through like at least 20 to 25 stores today with my cousin because we were trying to find like a cute dress. Everything was either over sexualized, which is like, I'm sorry, why is everything like what? Okay, seriously, what happened to class? What happened to classically being handsome? What happened to classically being like beautiful? What happened to class and like owning it? And again, there's nothing wrong with, if you have some extra weight, there's nothing wrong. And there's nothing wrong with being, you know, if you have a few extra pounds, or if you know, are happy with yourself. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is we can't consider that to be healthy. And I, by good Lord in heaven, save us, because I do not understand how people can walk through, and I go to the King of Prussia Mall, how people can walk through that mall, go to classic stores, Express, Zara, Madewell, like all these like really nice stores that are, you know, they're not cheap by any means, but like for like your average person, for the most part, there are the amount and the lack of like sizing for people who take care of themselves, shockingly slim. I was shocked. And it's disturbing at this point. Like, I am past the point of holding back because I feel like we need a wake-up call. And I'm so sick and tired of people putting down people who take care of themselves, because it happens to me all the time. It happens to my friends who take care of themselves all the time. And I'm not here to bully. I'm not here to do any of that. I am here to wake you up, because right now we are in a very bad place. Right now, like when I saw the amount of people that I saw eating, like everyone's eating all the time. I maybe had a coffee and a salad at max for 6 hours, and it was shocking. And again, like whenever I don't know, maybe you can comment if you're here, comment in the comments. When I used to go to the mall, we used to get dressed up. We used to look cute. It was a thing. Like, you used to literally get cute to go to the mall. Like, it wasn't like Frump City. It wasn't this like, I don't care how I look. It was like, no, like, I'm gonna look real cute, because you never know who's gonna be there, and you still don't. And I walked around and I was like, ugh, this is brutal. And then on top of the brutality of it all, I was like, who's fitting in these clothes? And then I looked around and I was like, oh, all these people are fitting in these clothes, because no one takes care of themselves. Everyone's sitting on their couch, scrolling on their phone all day long, and then guess what? This is my favorite, is that everyone wants to say, oh, I'm bored, or oh, I have nothing to do, or oh, I have no one to impress. Well, then you better get to work. You better go to work and get a job that you actually like. I don't even care if it's for 6 months to a year. And if you change jobs, I don't care. But we are so past the point of like, I don't even care anymore. Like this needs to change, you guys. Like, is this real life? I'm beyond shook. I am like, I don't even know. Like, I feel like people need a complete re-education onto what health is. I think people need a complete re-education on how to take care of themselves, because whatever y'all are doing now, it ain't working. It ain't working. So y'all need to seriously and again, like I said, it doesn't need to be me, but you need to seriously get some guidance, because going to Planet Fitness, and this is not defamation. This is literally like, if clearly going to Planet Fitness isn't working, it's not working. You need help. Guys, we all need help. I need help. We all need help. So stop. I need y'all to do me a favor. I need you to humble yourselves, put pride to the side for a minute, humble yourselves, and realize you have no clue what you're doing, because you don't. I hate to tell you, but you don't. You don't know what you're talking about. When it comes to this side of health and where I'm at, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Now I'm going to come to the compassionate side of things, because again, I get it. You don't know what you're talking about because you've been lied to for your whole life. Your whole life, you've been lied to. You've been lied to about food. You've been lied to about what the medications you take do to your body. You have been lied to about how to exercise. You have been lied to about calories in, calories out. You've been lied to. It doesn't, if it worked, if calories in, calories out worked, wouldn't we all be skinny and fit and in shape and killing it? Wouldn't we? Out of curiosity, wouldn't we? Seriously, wouldn't we be like crushing life if it was that simple? And what they push in the media is that simple. Wouldn't it be, hi Amanda, wouldn't it be that simple if it was calories in, calories out? Wouldn't it be that simple? And we wouldn't have the phenomenon of obesity and no mental clarity and no motivation, because that's where we're at right now. And I'm scared about it, because truthfully, it's terrifying. And if you're not terrified yet, then you need to get a wake-up call and go walk in the mall for 2 hours. You might not even need 2 hours. Go walk around your mall and just go, oh my gosh, because the things people are eating, the things people are looking at, the things people are consuming, the earpods, you guys, earpods, they are horrible for you. I know it's cute, it's trendy, it fries your brain, it's complete radiation to your body, and you wonder why you can't focus, and you wonder why you're sick, and you wonder, it is not that hard, but you need to be educated, and no one is educated anymore, okay? People don't do the work. People are afraid to get help because they think that they're too far gone, right? Yes, it is crazy. All the toxicity is everywhere, and people consistently keep on going to the toxicity. And like, let me get it straight here. I realize, because I coach people every day, all day, every day. I literally have like no day off at this point because of how bad things are. Okay, like toxicity is all around you. So if you think for 1 second that you can stop getting the toxins out of your body, you're wrong. If you think for 1 second that you don't need to do something, you're wrong. If you think for 1 second that you don't need to move your body or that you can't make a change in your life, you're wrong. Guys, I'm making changes every day. And I'm not here to say like I'm high and mighty or anything. No, I'm working on this stuff every single solitary day. And I know for a fact, some of the people that are writing the comments are too. I know for a fact, because I know people, and I know people who care about their health and care about the direction of our country. I know for a fact that people know how horrible this is and how frightening it is. Okay? We live on a toxic planet, and if you can't open your eyes to that, I'm not sure what else to tell you. This is me being so real with you, because I think people need real right now. People need reality. They don't need the phone in their face. They don't need the TV. You don't need to even turn your TV on anymore. Okay, like we are so consumed and so autonomous. When was the last time? Here's another point to this whole like autonomous world that we live in, and it's like, oh, we're fine. No, you're not. When was the last time that you were driving to work and you took a different direction to work? When was the last time? When was the last time? Because I take a different direction to work almost every other day so that I don't get trapped into and just allow myself to go numb, because that's what's happening. You're allowing yourself to go so numb because, oh my gosh, this is what happens, right? This is what happens with people. They go to bed. So I'm going to start from like the beginning to the end of the day, right? And it starts with bedtime, right? You go to bed at 1 o'clock because God forbid you actually take care of yourself and have sleep hygiene, right? So you go to bed at 1 o'clock. You probably don't sleep straight through the night because you either just drank something terrible like alcohol or sugar, or you talk to somebody that is not good for your health, that's toxic, and you don't know how to cut people out because you're afraid that you might be judged because you people please, because I used to do it, right? So you don't know how to just say, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. You actually start taking care of yourself and you go to bed. So you don't do that. So that's number one. You don't go to bed on time. Then you wake up 15 minutes before or 15 minutes after your alarm clock because you didn't sleep great. So you need the extra sleep. You have no motivation in life because you don't actually like what you're doing, right? So then you're waking up in panic and in stress. So now you can't pass the bowel movement because you're in panic and stress. I used to do it. So I know I had to make changes in my life. Okay. I'm speaking from experience. So before y'all attack me about, oh, he's being harsh, I did it. So no, I'm not being harsh. I'm being real. Because if I can make a change, so can you. And don't say, oh, well, Matt, I don't care how long I've been doing it. I always make changes to my life when something is not working. Okay. So you're waking up stressed, so you can't go to the bathroom properly and have a good bowel movement. And therefore you wake up like this, and then your whole day is shot. Your whole day. From the food you put into your mouth, to the conversations you have with people, to the people that you work with, and then your family, your spouse, whatever, right? Your whole day is toxic because you started it off in stress. And I don't care how hard you work on trying to get it back, it will almost never work because you didn't give yourself time enough in the morning to take a deep breath, to calm down, to wake up gently, right? You didn't give yourself that time you deserve. Okay. And then you make horrible eating decisions because all you can think about is the stress. So what do you do when you're stressed? You eat sugar, you drink alcohol, you go out to eat, you do all these things because you don't have a clear mind, right? It's not that hard, you guys. You just need to look at the actions you're taking on a daily basis, think about who you're surrounded by, and start removing things. It's so much easier to I shouldn't say it that way. It is so much easier to add things in as time goes on than it is to take things out. I can't tell you how many people, and I'm not going to name names, but I can't tell you how many people I have told, take out the Diet Coke, take out the amount of sugar that you're eating, stop going out to eat every single day. Or even if you're going out every week, start going out every other week or once a month, whatever. It's about making small changes over time. This is so much more simple than you think it is. But because we're Americans, again, because we are Americans, we don't have a chill button. So we think we can change everything like that because we're Amazon Prime, because we have next day delivery. We have everything, right? You start with one thing and you slowly build on to things. Exactly right, Amanda. She gets it. You start with one thing and you continue to make better choices on a daily basis. Guys, this is way easier if you'd stop listening to quacks, if you'd stop listening to doctors who I hate to tell you, your doctors don't know shit about nutrition because they don't study it. They don't know. And I'm sorry if that makes you upset, but it's the reality. And I'm not even here to put doctors down because we need doctors, right? I'm here to tell you the amount of people that don't study nutrition, and I'm talking about like nutrition is constantly evolving, constantly. We went from all the fad diets, all the standard American diets, all of that stuff to a completely new way of thinking and a completely individualized way of thinking. I don't think people understand how individual we all are. It's insane how individual we are. Okay. You can take every test on the planet and spend all the money you want. It's so much simpler than that. So much simpler. Okay. And I'm going to tell you right now, everyone thinks this is just about food, and it's laughable. The amount of people that come into my office and that I have to work on this and this, and I mean mind, spirit, love, heart, all of that stuff, emotions, has so much to do with getting the body healthy and keeping it that way. You have to confront things in your life that you've never confronted before because you're afraid, and that's okay to admit. Okay? You are terrified to admit that something may have happened to you and to forgive somebody in your life that may have done you wrong. Okay? Like, this is why we've gotten so bad, is that no one has ever helped people with expressing their emotions properly or going through the emotional process. And you don't need, I'm sorry to say this, and I'm not, again, this is also where I'm not defaming anybody, but I don't think that you need always a therapist to do that with. I think if you have friends in your life who care about you, in my opinion, why do you need, again, and everyone's different, so I'm not knocking it. I know it's very helpful and for a lot of people, so I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, in my experience, just by listening to people, it helps them, right? Just by listening to someone's story and what they've gone through, sometimes that's all they need, right? And that could be a friend. I have plenty of friends that I just listen to because, quite frankly, we don't listen anymore. People don't want to listen. They say they do, but what happens is that you're listening and then somebody is like, yeah, and then you're like, hello, like I'm trying to express something to you and I'm trying to, open up here, and then they close off more because they don't think you're listening. So guys, like, half of this is people don't want to be honest because they're afraid of being shut down and judged. Why are they afraid of being shut down and judged? Because they're isolated and then they're on their phones more, right? There is so much more to health than just food and exercise. Are you highly stressed? I can tell you right now, the past 6 clients that I have taken on, highly stressed. Cortisol levels through the roof. Okay? I can score a number on how high that is, and it's shocking for some people. They don't even believe it because they're like, I'm not stressed. Guess what's happening is that we are living in such a sympathetic nervous system state that you don't even know how badly stressed out you actually are. And sometimes I didn't know. Guys, like, again, this is where I'm like, I was there, still sometimes am, right? Running a business is not for the faint of heart. Okay? However, when I tell you I went to an event and I got tested myself, and I'm every week getting tested because my health is vital to taking care of all of you, okay? I get tested every single week alone on my stress levels because guess what? It impacts everything. Everything. And if you don't think that that's true, you're completely incorrect, okay? Your cortisol levels impact your entire body, your entire mind. So I'm going to say this right now, and you might need to hear this. If you hate your job, I'm not telling you to quit, but I am telling you to look deep and start thinking about what else are you passionate about. So you either hate your job, you're around a lot of toxic people who don't care about you, right? So a lot of fake people in your life. There could be family that's stressing you out and you don't know how to leave, right? Or to just say, you know what? I need to go on my own, or I need to put up some boundaries and put up some, not putting up walls, but you're protecting your heart, because you know what? At the end of the day, a lot of family members will put their insecurities onto you, and that's very toxic for you. Okay. So that's number 3, I think I said, right? And then on top of that, so you're working, you're not sleeping, you're highly stressed out around a lot of toxic people, right? And then again, when you're toxic and you're stressed, when you're highly stressed out, I want you to think about something. When you're highly stressed out, what do you think happens to your food? Do you think that as you're eating your food, that it just magically is like rainbows and glitter going down and feeling great? Do you? Do you think that if you're highly stressed out, that your food is going to just feel amazing? It's going to feel great. Do you think that? Because I'm here to give you a wake-up call. If you are highly stressed and in a highly stressed position at the time that you are eating, your food is also highly stressed and will not work for you. It will not. So when I say, is this real life? I mean, we have gotten so far away from real health, so far away from being honest with people, because we're so afraid of hurting someone's feelings that it's got to stop. I am past the point of hurting your guys. I'm here to get you healthy. And if that means that I have to have a hard talk with you, I'll do it if it means saving your life, because we are next level effed up. We are screwed right now. The amount of things that I saw in that mall today, I was like, this is my community. This is my community. Overweight, no clue how to eat, no clue how to make boundaries in their life. It's shocking. And again, I know we all have trauma. I know we all go through things. I am not putting that down. I have complete empathy for that. However, you've got to start doing some work, you guys. You have to start doing some work on yourself. And if that means that you just literally for a year, you just think about yourself for a year and start taking care of yourself, then maybe you need to start taking care of yourself and get some sincere guidance, because there are a lot of people out in the world, because I am around them, that want to help you. I don't know if you're listening to this and you're like, this is the wake-up call that I needed. I am here to help you. Reach out. Reach out. And I promise I'm not this aggressive. Sometimes I am, but I'm not this aggressive. I am very compassionate. And I do realize that we all come from different worlds and different backgrounds, and we all come from different stresses. I get it. And I'm totally understanding of that. But if I I need to be honest when I say I will help you confront those things in a very effective and kind way, and sometimes in a very accountable way, because I think that that's what's missing right now in our world, is the lack of accountability, the lack of responsibility. Everyone wants to blame everyone else for their life. Guess what? It's all on you. Sorry to tell you, it's between you and God. And if you don't know how to ask, and if you don't know how to sincerely start asking for help and sincerely start saying, I don't know what I'm doing and I need someone to keep me accountable, then you're doing yourself a disservice. And if you are one of those people who says, yeah, I need it, and then within six weeks to a month, you think to yourself, I'm good. No, you're not. You're not good. You're not good. I'm sorry. We are too screwed up in terms of health, of what you think health is. We are too screwed up for you to think that this will be done in 6 months to a year. You're not. Guys, I've been doing this for 13 years, actually 15 years, getting myself healthy, right? 300 pounds overweight. Well, I was 300 pounds, not 300 pounds overweight. I was 120 pounds overweight, right? 100 pounds overweight. If I can do it, you can do it. And it didn't start with cutting everything out. It started slowly over time. It started with getting the right people in my life, and it changed, right? And And you just need to find the person or people that you match with and that you feel good with, right? People that you know will not only keep you accountable, but will listen to you and will also really keep it honest with you and keep it real with you. I believe not only a good trainer, but a good practitioner and someone who cares about you is not only going to keep you accountable, but they're going to be really honest with you, because we are again at a point where we need honesty. We need people right now who aren't afraid to go against the grain and say things to people like, hey, you're really stressed out right now. You need to really look at that. And you really need to look at who's around you that's causing that problem. Hey, you have parasites. You need to get over yourself, do a cleanse and stop complaining about it. Hey, you're really toxic. Hey, you're making some really terrible food choices. I'd really like to help you. Not everything you're doing is wrong, but there are definitely some concerns that I have that we can start to make some changes slowly over time, right? That is how you do this. This is not Matt's going to put me on a diet. No, I'm going to listen to you, and slowly we are going to make it right. But it does not happen fast. I know for a fact that, Lauren, if you don't mind me calling you out, a little girl, but I know for a fact that my girl Lauren is literally night and day of where she used to be. Night and day. Okay? It takes work. A lot of work. But when you have someone that you can not only throw things off to, but people that you can be real with, and I don't even mean me to her. Sometimes she's real with me, right? This is a two-way street of communication. Lauren says it, takes years, guys. This is not a 3-month, 6-month, this takes years. You are damaged, completely damaged in a lot of ways, okay? This is going to take years, so you might as well get it through your skull now that it takes years of work. So whoever's telling you that they're going to fix you in 6 months, they are lying to you. Completely lying to you. If anyone's pushing you a magic drug or a magic pill or a magic this or a magic that, they are lying to you, because it's not just about the supplements. It's not just about the food. It's not just about the emotions or the workout or anything like that or the mindset. It's about it all. It's all encompassing. And for 1 second, I'm going to tell you right now, I can't tell you how many people, me included, you go like this. You go up and you feel great. You reach a peak and then you crash, and it will come less and less as you get better and better at it. But I can tell you right now, when you're first starting out, you're like, oh, this is going to be so hard. It's going to be so hard. It's going to be so hard. Oh my God, I made a peak. And you're going to crash. What happened, Matt? What happened? It's part of the process. That's what I'm going to tell you. It's part of the process. And it's that simple. Okay? You're going to go up, you're going to hit the mountain, and you're going to crash and hit a valley. And then those humps are going to get a lot smaller. They're going to start feeling like waves, and then it's going to even out a little bit. And then you're going to start to go, oh my gosh, I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good, right? And then you're going to have one big wave, then you're going to go back, right? That is how this process works. So stop believing everything you hear. Stop listening to the scams. Stop listening to the ab belts that are gonna melt your fat away by you sitting there with this little ab machine around your belly, shaking, and you can eat a potato chip while you're doing it with a glass of wine. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And I'm actually like, I feel embarrassed to say I did that. But I can look back and go, I can't believe I fell for it. Anybody else? Anybody else like get one of those ab belts, thinking to themselves, this is gonna get me some abs, right? Like this is gonna be the thing that really just I'm gonna get a 6-pack. Like, are we dumb? Like we must be so dumbed down and so on another like planet to think that that is the thing that right, dude? Like we must be so brain dead to think that like we're gonna put a damn ab belt, a shaken ab thing, and you put the little gel on stomach because you know, like, oh, that's gonna be it. That's gonna make me really, really fit and like blah, blah, like swole. Come on, you guys. Like, use your brains. Use your brains. That is not doing anything for you other than jiggling your fat. Because I was there, sitting on the couch, eating potato chips, watching a movie. Okay? So, all I'm saying is wake up. You're not healthy. The fat burning gummy bears, dude, or the fat guys. This is my favorite one. Okay? Before I go, my favorite one, the fat burning teas. The fat burning teas. They're magic, right? Guys. I hate to say it because it's embarrassing. I fell for it. Did anybody else? I fell for the fat burning tea. I fell for the fat burning tea, fell for the fat burning I fell for it all. And then when I finally woke up, I was like, I was really stupid. Like we've got to be dumb to think that a little thing like that is going to do like, yeah, I bought it with, yep. Guys, sincerely, we're screwed up if we think that we're going to get healthy in 3 months with all the shit that's hitting us, guys. Chemicals, metals, pesticides, glyphosate, parasites, all the bacteria out there. Not to be afraid of bacteria because there's some beneficial, right? The just like, I'm trying to think of radiation from the towers. I mean, stress. It's horrible how bad it is out there. Mold. Thank you. I missed one. They know. See, they know. Mold. It's so bad, you guys. I had it in my house. It affected me so much. Headaches, migraines, sleepless nights, unexplained weight gain. Like, anybody feel this? Because I'm telling you right now, and again, you don't get rid of mold in a week, in a month, in 3 months for some people. It could take, depending on how toxic you are, that could take a year. But you want to lose weight in 6 months. So I'm going to change your mindset here from being about weight loss to getting the toxins out of your body, rebuilding your system on a foundational level to help you understand what real health is all about. Because what you've been told is not real health. Okay? What you've been told is fake. What you've been told is very, very hard and very damaging work to your body. I can tell you for complete honesty, Lauren comes to me twice a week, used to go to the gym, every day? Every other? I don't even know anymore because it's like completely hilarious. Not only lost like how many sizes, feels the best she's ever felt, and is reversing tons of stuff that she used to have. It takes literal years, you guys. And I don't even mean to call her out. And I just say I'm doing it because I know she wouldn't mind, because I would never divulge anything that I can't, right? Because privacy. Okay. But I know she wouldn't mind me telling you that she literally has to do half the work to feel good. Half the work. Stronger than she's ever been, better than she's ever been. I would actually say, as her coach, the happiest I've ever seen her. Okay? This is not, it's not okay. The amount of, the lack of education around health is not okay. The lack of what people think is real is not okay. All right. So please, please, if you need help, sincerely, if you need help and you are ready to take that step to take care of yourself, please reach out. I promise I might be a little aggressive in this video, but I promise I'm really not. Okay. And I really want to help you because and I am accepting clients. So just please understand that my mission is to get you healthy from the inside out. And I mean that on every level of what that onion has to unfold. Okay. If you have any questions, obviously feel free to comment, feel free to leave a message or reach out on the website. But it's been an honor. I hope you guys got some educational value out of this. I hope you guys woke up to the reality that we are very, very sick and people really need to start waking up and asking questions and getting some serious help because what we are in today is not good. It's not healthy at all. And you shouldn't be ashamed or pushed to think that what is out there currently is healthy because it's not health. It is the complete opposite of health. All right. With that, I'm out. Have a great week and do something good for yourself this week. All right. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks.